Kofi appeared to have won the confidence and trust of many people he worked for as a laborer. For him, the little money he made from his work was not only for survival. Growing up at Joabin, the 28-year-old man always looked into the future with determination and hope.
I was determined from infancy that whatever be the case, I will continue with the SHS. I didn't have hope though, but I told myself that I will go to school.
Kofi says while struggling through the period of his development, he was determined to return to school to the highest level.
I met a certain man who was farming around Joabin to Yankruma Krum. So I heard that there was a certain woman there who has a vast land and she was farming there. In fact, she gave that land to a certain man called Mr. Ade. So that man contracted people to weed on the farm so that he would pay them. So when I completed school and there was no hope for me, and because I can read and read better, I told a friend that I want to join them. So I also found myself in that area.
In 2004, a contract that would transform his life came knocking. Kofi says it was a miracle he least anticipated.
Whilst I was reading, she just stood there looking at me, my brother. I was wondering, why is this old woman looking at me like that? But I didn't mind her. I continued with my reading. So when I finished reading, this woman called me. That is Mrs. Jackson's mother. And then she asked me, why didn't you go to school? And I told her, Nana, please, my story, you want me to be sad this afternoon? I have completed JHS and I don't have money to continue my education. She said, I will help you. And I said, thank you, God. At long last, I have somebody who is going to help me. Not knowing that she was my God sent. She was my Jesus Christ. She was coming to change my life.
Theodosia Jackson is an educationist and renowned counselor with over 40 years' experience. She says her desire to transform people's lives stems from the fact that she went through difficult times herself to reach the top.
Looking at my background, when people go through senior high school, they take just about 4 years to become graduates. But I had taken more than 20 years to attain that same level. So because of that, God had used to prepare me to have sympathy for others. So because of that, for more than 40 years now, if I come across somebody who desires to better himself academically and has financial challenges, I quickly go in to help that person.
Life, it is said, is not necessarily a straight line. One can break from the shackles of hopelessness depending on focus, determination, and resilience. Mrs. Jackson's foundation supports hundreds of needy students annually. Kofi's story is one of many told by beneficiaries, mostly from poor financial background. Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin reporting.